Welcome to this presentation related to the research grants at Qatar University. I am Dr. Abdelaziz Boras. I am the manager of the pre-award department at the Office of Research Support. Let's start with the internal grants. All the internal grants follow this life cycle, which has mainly four phases: the submission phase, the evaluation phase, by a review committee, and then by a ranking committee before the announcement of the awards. As soon as the awards have been announced, your project can go for legal and compliance phase if you have an agreement to be signed with a partner. In all cases, all the projects start after these phases, and the project is managed by the post-award department. You may have reports to provide every 6 months or 1 year, depending on the nature of your project. And at the end, the post-award department closes your project. Here are the details for the 2021 submission and award announcement. The submission will be made by spring 2021, and the award announcement will be made by fall 2021. And of course, after the submission, we have the project review and the project ranking. All the internal grant proposals should be submitted through the iGrant system indicated in this link. As soon as you create your account, you will receive the credentials, your username and your password that you will use to continue your submission. Let's go now through the existing internal grants, and let's start with the high impact grant. The objectives of the high impact grant are mainly to build the capacity in cutting edge research areas and to foster the collaboration between entities either inside Qatar University or outside. So entities in Qatar or even on the regional and international level. The duration of this grant is between 1 year to 2 years, and the maximum budget is 300,000 Rial per year and 600,000 for 2 years. You have to submit a progress report by the end of the first year and a final report by the end of the project if you go for 2 years. You have a link here in the bottom, so please go to this link to have all the details on this call. The collaborative grant. This grant is targeting all the fields of research at Qatar University and addresses areas that are strategic to the country. Here also you can establish collaboration within the entities of Qatar University or outside Qatar University, either government or private stakeholders. Regarding the budget, this grant is relatively smaller than the high impact. The maximum per year is 150,000 Rial and 300,000 Rial for 2 years if you are going for 2 years. So the duration is 1 year to 2 years. Please see the provided link here under to see and to have the details about this grant. The National Capacity Building Program is designed to assist Qatari faculty to develop their research portfolio. Here we have 2 stages. Stage 1 for 1 year and stage 2 between 1 year to 2 years. The budget is 100,000 Qatar Riyal for the national capacity stage 1 and 150,000 Qatar Riyal per year for the stage 2. So it could be 1 year or 2 years. Please see the provided link for additional details. The Concept Development Grant enables the faculty and researchers who are already having some tangible results to take them to the next step and show the commercial potential. In 2020, the Concept Development Grant opened a specific edition called the Concept Development Emergency Response related to the COVID-19, and the idea is to find solutions and technologies to tackle the disease. The grant duration is between 3 months and 12 months, and the budget is between 25 and 75,000 Qatar Riyal maximum. Please see the link for more details. The student grant is dedicated to the undergrad and graduate students and aims at enhancing their research experience in collaboration with faculty members at the university. The submission deadlines are according to the academic calendar. The duration of the grant is 1 academic semester, so either from August to December or from January to May. And the budget is 10,000 Qatar Riyal maximum for the undergraduate students and 20,000 Qatar Riyal for the graduate students. Please see the link provided here for the conditions and details. Specific calls are regularly launched for a limited period and broadcasted to KU community. They are based on mutual agreements with the university stakeholders, such as the ongoing call called CAFCO Research and Development Grant. This call supports CAFCO strategy in creating the knowledge to enable Qatar to become self-sufficient and also supports Qatar University research strategy. This call was focusing mainly on the environmental studies, the process enhancement, climate change adaptation, and soil health management. It has 2 phases, proof of concepts for 6 months and 1 year for the research projects. Another example of specific calls was the program that was opened with Marubeni Group in 2019. It had 2 components, the Qatar-Japan research collaboration, aiming at building collaborative research projects between Qatar University and Japanese universities. Here, 11 projects have been funded for 2 years duration for each project. The Concept to Prototype, CTP, program, which aims at the creation of prototypes and systems and motivates for innovation and the creation. 6 projects have been also awarded for a duration of 2 years for each project. The IRCC, the International Research Collaboration Co-Fund, is designed to enhance the research collaboration between Qatar University and international universities. It is based on a co-funding mechanism. It means that Qatar University funds its own team and the partner university funds its own team. The duration of the projects is between 1 to 2 years, and the maximum funding per university is $80,000 per year, so $160,000 maximum over the 2 years. For more details and to understand all the conditions, please refer to the link mentioned here. IRCC has a specific track called IRCC Track 2. IRCC Track 2 is an institutional partnership where, after a dialogue phase with specific international partner universities, an agreement is signed with Qatar University and a specific call is opened between Qatar University and this partner. For example, in 2019, we co-funded 2 projects with Texas A&M and 6 projects with Sultan Qaboos University in Oman. This year, there is an ongoing call with Al Zaytuna University in Jordan and a second call with Sultan Qaboos University from Oman. On this map, you can see around 40 projects co-funded by Qatar University and international partners over the world. In blue, you can see the projects co-funded through IRCC 2019, and in red, projects co-funded through IRCC 2020. In yellow, you can see the specific co-funded projects, mainly with Oman and Japan. To finish with the internal grants, This slide summarizes the submission over the last 4 cycles in the table on the left, and in the small table on the right, you can see the number of awarded projects compared to the submitted ones. Of course, for cycle 4, which is this year, the projects are still under evaluation, and the results will be given very soon. And finally, here is a reminder regarding the budget and the duration of the main internal grant proposals. Please be aware that the Office of Research Support Grants website contains the latest information and all the updates regarding the mentioned calls here in these slides. Please visit regularly the website. Thank you. Let's continue with the external grants now. Most of our external grants are managed through the QNRF, the Qatar National Research Fund. Please visit regularly the www.qnrf.org for an update regarding the research programs and grants, the policies, the rules and regulations. One of the main funding programs at QNRF is called National Priorities Research Program, NPRP Standard, or NPRPS. This program addresses the national priorities in supporting basic and applied research, as well as translational research and experimental development. On the right bottom, you can see a small table summarizing the budget and the duration of the projects. And you can see also the number of submitted and awarded projects by Qatar University during the last 3 years. Another important research program at QNRF is called the NPRPC, for NPRP Cluster. This program aims at supporting multi-institutional and multidisciplinary research to solve significant and complex problems. As you can see in the table, the amount to be requested for your project could be up to $5 million US, and the duration is maximum of 5 years. You can see on the right, also in the same table, the number of submitted and awarded projects by Qatar University. The UREP Undergraduate Research Experience Program is dedicated to the students, and actually it supports the students engaged in team or site-based projects under the mentorship of faculty members or researchers. It promotes actually the learning by doing mentorship activities. On the right, you can see the amount and the maximum duration of each project, and you can see also this number of submitted and awarded projects by Qatar University during the last years. OSRA is another program from QNRF, and OSRA is dedicated to the family well-being. It contributes to the development of evidence-based policies and programs to promote the well-being of the families. The maximum amount that you can request per project is $50,000, and the duration is maximum 1 year. You have some statistics in the table related to the submitted and awarded number of projects from Qatar University during the last 4 years. GESRA and PEDRA awards are dedicated to support the graduate students and the postdoctoral scholars. The limitation for GESRA are 2 years for master studies and 4 years for PhD studies, and for PEDRA it's 2 years maximum. You can see on the two tables the different authorized amounts and some statistics related to the last years. The RAMP, Researchers Exchange and Mobility Program, is dedicated to the mobility of graduate students and young employees with less than 2 years of experience, and the monthly allowance authorized is $3,000, and the duration is up to 4 months. QNRF opened recently some joint funding with different institutions. The QNRF 2BTAC joint funding is one among them. The objective is to enhance the cooperation between the Turkish and Qatari universities and industries through research projects. As you can see on the table, there is a limit in terms of budget per project and duration, and you can see the statistics of the last 3 years related to the submitted and awarded projects from Qatar University. QNRF opened recently joint funding with the Ministry of Municipality and Environment related to the food security, and the objective is to enhance the food security measures in Qatar through research projects. The maximum amount per project is $750,000 and the maximum duration per project is 3 years. The CWSP program is dedicated to the organization of conferences and workshops inside Qatar to connect their researchers and the faculty members with their peers and colleagues from abroad. It encourages them to explore opportunities for collaboration. The maximum budget that could be requested for an event is $50,000, and you can see on the right the number of submitted and awarded proposals during the last 4 years by Qatar University. The Belmont Forum program is a specific program managed by QNRF in collaboration with the Belmont Forum and is dedicated to the global environmental change research. It aims at accelerating the delivery of the environmental research needed to remove the critical barriers to sustainability. The maximum award per project is $250,000 US per year for a maximum of 3 years. The eligibility criteria are the same as for the NPRP, and we invite you to see the link of the Belmont Forum for more details. Finally, the PPM program, the Path Towards Precision Medicine, is a recent program opened by QNRF to advance the research related to the prevention of disease based on the patient genetic profile. Please see the link here provided here for the condition and the eligibility criteria. Thank you for listening, and please do not hesitate to contact our departments through one of the emails provided here, depending on the nature of your request. Thank you again, and have a nice day.